Nareto and the Scret of Shiobi by Rose Hokage Girl X47. Oh Kate, this is me story. It is really good story. Plays red. 8. Naruto was 8 Toad Mountain, and so was Todd God. Todd God was speak to Naruto, and he said, Naruto, this is U Profehi. I gave prophecy to your Seisei, Jiraiya, and this new one is about a kunach in your village. She will gild her like gold, and be the only one who can defeat the evil Madara and Akatsuki. Naruto was shocked, but Toad God was always right, so he believed him. Thank you, Todd God, said Naruto. I must find this kunaki. Emeraldia Brightmoon was the most beautiful girl in the He-Died Leaf Village. Her hair was like rainbows, and her eyes were emeralds. She was most pretty. Her hair went down to her waist, like it was so long. It was beautiful. Shu was at the fire Hokage Tsunade. We now you have only been at Ninja Academy for own weeks. But yo are beast ninja in the village, say Sue. You will become Janine tomorrow, and your sensei will be Might Gay. Might Gay is a god teach. Because he is youthful. You mastered every jutsu ever, and you are stronger and prettier than I, so I should make you Fire Hokage. But everyone would complain that you were too young to be Fire Hokage. Not true, said Naruto. Gaara became an Sand Hokage and a young age, and nobody's complained. I love Emeraldia, and she should be Fire Hokage. Okay, I'll tire, said Tsunami, and she tired. But the Damo was controlled by Danzo, and he was evil, so he wouldn't. Yvonne was sad, and Naruto kissed Emeraldia, and she went home. Emeraldia took Aqua her shit, and got in the shore. But Meat Gay was at the window. Pevert, she yelled loudly at him. She threw a shuriken at him, and he died. Emeraldia was scared, so she jumped out of window. But outside there was a man in black clothes with no face. Only black to be at continue. Wasn't that exciting? A cliffhanger at the end of the first chapter. I don't think you could write a good out of that story. Nareto, the Scret of Shiobi. Why are you flaming me? I never did anything to you. Woo would I be joking? This is my awesome story, and you all just G-lice because you can't write a god story like this. Chapter 2, The Spatial Maishon. Emeraldia saw a figure and she scared. Who are you? Don't be afraid, he replied. I'm Die. I'm a fire esbroth where he evil, but I'm not. I'm his rather, Die said. Sunday has sent Die to give Emeraldia a warning message. The next day, Emeraldia would get a spatial mission. Emeraldia was shocked. A new mission already? Emeraldia was so excited, she ran home and fell right asleep. Suddenly, an leopard appeared. It sent by Danzo to kill Die, but Die killed the leotard with his laser. Manuel, and other cow tree, the acute sushi were planning to kill Emeraldia. Go kill Emeraldia! Only she can kill us, said Pine, ladder of the evil. He sent Saucery and Ted. Ted broke his jaw, but he didn't care. He was evil. The next day, Emeraldia was in class early because she was excited. Emeraldi Toady, you become a henning, said our teach, as she ate noodles. Emeraldia would have shooed our teach, but she was noi a Leshian. Suddenly, Kakashi was in our teach's deskel. When Night Gay died, I came, said Kashi. I will be poor sensei. Oh, wow, said Emeraldia, and she thanked Cash, because she was the neatest person in the beef village. Sudden Sakura was made, because Emeraldia was take her spot in Team Sven. You all can't have my spit, she yelled loudly. I'll fit dick here for it. Wasn't that awesome? Don't make you want to read Chapter 3. I write it soon, but flammers are evil. And why do you hate me? Why do you hate me and me strawy? There is nothing wrong with it. You say just how stupid 6-0 recognize a walk of genius when you see it. If you don't never raid or review, but if you suck so much y'all have to spend your time insulting other people's stories, you are a loser. Asso, there is now a character named Mary Sue, so stop talking about her. Ow, stoop saying my story isn't serious. You're crazy if you think it's supposed to be a fun story. Chat Tree 3 Soccer's Attic. Class, say our teach. You are about to see Emeraldia fight, and she is the beast ninja in the Hedon Beef Village. So watch her and pick up some fighting tip. So Kara dressed her katana and attacked Emeraldia with it. But Emeraldia was faster than Sokir, so she dodged it easiness. Sokara was so mad at Emeraldia that she used punch jutsu on the Gritthorn. I created a hole in the flower, and Emeraldia fell in because she was tired. Author's note. Emeraldia is not weak. She just had to fig 678 Joanine on her way to Seoul. Sakura said, Who do you lick this? And she threw a loin into the pit. The loin tried to eat Emeraldia, but she dogged it. Everyone except Soccer gapped, because the ale loved Emeraldia, even the girls. The Lino realized it, and been about to heart Emeraldia, and she was too beautiful to die. Emeraldia threw a furball at Sakura, and she fell into the pit, defeated. Everyone except Sakura cheered because Emeraldia had win and got to be part of Team Kokash. Nareto hugged Emeraldia and they kissed. Arteach and Kashi hugged, and Kashi thanked Arteach for getting him the bustest tem ever. Arteach give everyone the die off, so they cold part. Teach come in, and he said to Emeraldia, When I heard you were gunning, I came sweet madden. Sakura stand up and say, I hate you and I go Katsuki because I'm evil now. Sak ran off. Sakura was crushed into X-Teach, and the two girls locked at each other. Sakura jumped up at the window instead. J-Teach, come in the Jeria, who was her boyfriend, Tom Kakish, decided to get ramen to sell bait, but Naruto had to teach Konomura and Butter Kid a new juice, so he didn't go. So R-Teach, X-Teach, J-Teach, Y-Teach, Dai say Kukash, and Emeraldia went to the Rumoon store. Emeraldia sighed. I love you, Tao everyone, she saw because she was so nice. They went into the ship and got ramen. Emeraldia ordered proc noodle ramen, and she got it for free because the honor loved her. Emeraldia was about to take some ramen when suddenly Sorcery came out of her noodles. To be continue. Now that was a god story. You couldn't rate something that good, so stop hating me. Bloomcoon! God to see my best friend. I forgot you. Sorry, but I'll put you in later. Fleemer, stop fleeming me. I never did any tug to you. So shut up! If you don't lick my store, don't read it. Asso! There is no character named Mary Sue. So really do not fleem me a better. And I'm not a troll. I don't eat goats. Chapter 4. The War in the Desert. I know, Sasori! Yelled Shock Emeraldia. Kokoko shooted, listening to Sasori, but he not die. I'm invisible, so you can't kill me, laughed Sasor. Sasor's poopet shot a laser at Emeraldia. Emeraldia backflipped out of the way. Where are you trying to kill me? She asked Sasasa. Ha 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 ha, lived Sasor. Saso throw a rack at Emerald, but she jumped out of the way, and a gate it hit Thwa Ramen Man, killing him. Mr. Noodles! Yelled J-Teach. She was frightened scared. X-Teach leaped up and threw a shuriken at Sauso, falling Sauson into bawling hot men. It can't burn his head. Ow! Say Sauce. The loin from before tickled Saso, so he fell over. The Tim is right, yelled Emeraldia and kicked Saso into the oven. Then she used Explode no Jutsu to desti him. You cowed Sadori, say R-Teach, glad. Emeraldia smelled at the lino. You saved me, she said. I'll kill you, Jeff. Jeff was happy. He was Emeraldia's loin. She was bountiful. I must talk with Gara, the Sind Hokage, said Emeraldi. Then Ashabasha whooped in. Will you go out qua me, Emeraldio? Ashabasha asked. I don't have Tim, said Emeraldia, passing Ashabasha awi. Suddenly on the news it said, Mito Gay, found dead. That's horrible, say Emeraldina. I wonder whom did it. The Naruto show. I'll take you to my rival Gary. He's safe. Nareto and Abriaradent arrived in the Higwig Band Village. This dessert is hotter than the beef village, say Emerald. Naru went to a Weapon ship, and the Embradiant went to see the Sand King Gore. Emeraldia got to the Sand Cattle, where the guards were Tamori and Brown Boris. Brown Boris was Biawi vomiting an egg. The egg hacked into a phonics and fly oof. It fire. Emeraldia say Tobar because they were friends. I need to say Gower, say Emeraldina. Okay, you're nice, say Tomato. And she opened the gate. Emeraldia was in Gar Throne 7. Gary was in the throne with a hat. It was green. Sasso of the Rad Bond attacked the beef, yelled Emerald. What? Asked Garo. Kotol your ninjids, yelled Embradiance. Gar stood up. Emeraldia throw a watir at Hime. Gario washed away because he was made of dirt. Emeraldia collapsed on the ground after such a log fit. Emeraldio, you kill my brother! I kill you! Kankuro whooped in, but Emerald was too tiered to fit. Was that the end for Emeraldina? Toby continue. What will happen to Emeraldia? Tune in next time to find out.